When most people think of the deep web, they think of an underground operation where criminal activity runs rampant, while all those who conduct said activities remain anonymous. Well, they will be right to an extent. The deep web is intended to be used by people with legal intent that just want to remain anonymous. However, it is still true that there are illegal sites on the deep web with malicious intent. The sale and distribution of drugs and firearms is one example, but these sites seem very tame compared to what I have for you today. There is one particular forum that explains medical experiments. So far, it doesn't seem that bad, right? Well, there's more. These experiments seem far from humane and makes you wonder why anyone would volunteer for these. The entries on this site describe several medical operations performed on a variety of people. What makes this so eerie is how medically accurate these entries are. This raises a few questions though. If actual experiments like these are being performed and recorded in these entries, where do they get the volunteers for these life-altering surgeries? Are they even volunteers? What kind of person would perform these kinds of experiments that have been listed on the forum? I guess it's something that you find very commonly on the deep web. As far as the questions go, no one really knows. Well, I guess with the deep web, these experiments do have the possibility of being real, especially with the medical accuracy provided in these entries. Having a stillborn child is often a devastating ordeal for aspiring mothers and fathers. There are some parents that cope with this loss very differently from others. There are a few websites on the deep web that allow grieving parents to post pictures of their stillborn children. Some even go as far as to dress up their dead fetus and pose it to be in a real-life situation. To add a bit more eeriness, some of these sites play music that you would hear in a nursery or daycare. Cannibalism is the act or practice of eating another human being. Despite how morbid this sounds, there are forums on the deep web of people that practice cannibalism. They usually discuss how to prepare their dinner, discuss different types of meat from human beings, and some even arrange meetings to literally eat each other or donate themselves to be eaten. It isn't really known if any of these posts are legitimate, but for all intents and purposes, we hope that they aren't real. To take this a bit further, there are even people on the deep web that sell items supposedly made from human flesh. They usually make their products as if it were leather, so their products could range from wallets to belts, hats, and even jackets. According to some sources, the market keeps getting bigger and bigger as years go by. So this means that people actually buy these things. Who exactly buys these things will remain unknown. Well, until you come face to face with someone that is willing to tell you about their special wallet. Pornography is a huge industry on the deep web. But there's one particular genre that may crush an animal lover's heart. Crush porn consists of someone that steps on and crushes a small animal, such as a dog or a cat. It is usually a woman, either with bare feet or high heels, that commits this heinous crime. They step on an animal that is either chained, caged, or locked in a room to where the helpless animal can't escape its fate. Soon, the person starts to step on several parts of their body. The animal is tortured until their internal organs give out due to the trauma. This took place on one specific site, however, it was shut down by the FBI. Despite this, several others came to take its place, unfortunately, keeping this cruel fetish going. There are videos all over the deep web. Some are tame and it is just like something that you would find on YouTube. However, there's more. There are a variety of disgusting, creepy, and just horrifying videos throughout the deep web. An example would be the supposed red rooms. People pay to see someone tortured via video. Supporters are able to comment ideas and add to the victim's misery as they slowly die. Another example would be the pornography as mentioned earlier, except the categories are more broad and it unfortunately includes children. Beyond this, there are millions upon millions more videos that have yet to be uncovered in the deep web. And honestly, it may be better to keep these obscure deep web videos away from the public eye.